The Las Vegas Raiders have had quite an eventful preseason, leaving fans both excited and a bit nervous about what's to come. With two preseason games already behind them, the team has shown flashes of promise, but also faced some serious challenges. It's been a mix of highs and lows, with thrilling moments balanced by concerns that could impact their upcoming season. The Raiders are in a transition phase, and with the regular season just around the corner, everyone is watching closely to see how this team will pull together. One of the most interesting stories from the preseason is the rise of rookie quarterback Aidan O'Connell. Drafted in the fourth round from Purdue, O'Connell has quickly caught everyone's attention with his calm and composed play on the field. Despite being new to the NFL, he's shown a surprising level of maturity, making smart decisions and delivering accurate throws. His performance has sparked a lot of conversation among fans and analysts, with some wondering if he could be the Raiders' quarterback of the future. But it's not just about O'Connell. The preseason has been a time for many players to step up and prove themselves, but it's also exposed areas where the team still needs improvement. The roller coaster of ups and downs in these early games has set the stage for what could be a very unpredictable season ahead. As the regular season gets closer, the big question is, can the Raiders iron out their issues and find the consistency they need to compete in the tough AFC West? Before we dive deeper, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button for more NFL content. Let's aim for 300 likes on this video. Now back to the Raiders quarterback situation, which has been one of the most talked about topics this preseason. Gardner Minshew has officially been named the starting quarterback, and that's got fans both excited and curious. Minshew is known for his competitive spirit and fearless playing style, which could bring a new energy to the Raiders' offense. His ability to extend plays with his mobility and make quick decisions under pressure might be exactly what the team needs, especially if the offensive line continues to struggle. Minshew didn't just get the starting job handed to him. He earned it through hard work and a deep understanding of the Raiders' playbook. The coaching staff has praised his leadership and how quickly he's learned the system. This isn't his first time competing for a starting spot, and his experience could be the steadying force the Raiders need as they face early challenges this season. However, with any new role comes a period of adjustment. Minshew will need to build chemistry with his receivers, especially star wide receiver Davante Adams, and establish himself as the leader on the field. There might be some growing pains as Minshew settles into his role, but his determination and work ethic suggest he's ready for the challenge. The next few weeks will be crucial for him as he looks to secure his place as the Raiders' go-to guy under center. How he handles the pressure could define the team's success this season. While the Raiders have reasons to be optimistic, their offensive line has become a big concern this preseason. The unit has struggled to protect the quarterback consistently, allowing defenders to break through and disrupt plays too often. This issue has raised alarms among the coaching staff and fans who are worried about how these struggles might affect the team once the regular season begins. The offensive line's difficulties were on full display in recent practices and preseason games, where multiple sacks and pressures were recorded against the Raiders' quarterbacks. This vulnerability has forced the coaching staff to rethink their strategy, as it's clear that if these issues aren't fixed quickly, the entire offense could suffer. A quarterback like Gardner Minshew, who relies on his mobility, can only do so much without solid protection up front. The problem with the offensive line isn't just about individual mistakes. It's about the group's overall cohesion and communication. The coaches now have the tough job of getting this unit to work together, focusing on technique and improving their ability to protect the quarterback. A strong performance from the offensive line is crucial because, without a solid foundation, the Raiders' offense could struggle to find its rhythm, no matter how talented the skill players are. One of the bright spots for the Raiders this preseason has been the connection between Gardner Minshew and star wide receiver Davante Adams. After another stellar season, Adams has quickly developed chemistry with Minshew, which bodes well for the Raiders' passing attack. Adams' ability to create separation and make big plays is a huge asset for the team, and Minshew's quick decision-making could make this duo a serious threat to opposing defenses. But it's not just the passing game that's showing promise. The running back situation, which was a big question mark after the departure of Josh Jacobs, is starting to look more promising, thanks to the emergence of Zamir White. White has made the most of his chances in training camp, showing off his explosive running style and sharp field vision. He's been quick to find the holes and make decisive cuts, something the coaching staff has definitely noticed. White's rise is important because it gives the Raiders a potential replacement for the production they lost when Jacobs left. Replacing a Pro Bowl talent like Jacobs is no easy task, but White's combination of power and improving pass catching abilities suggests he could handle a three-down role. However, the Raiders are likely to take a cautious approach, possibly using a committee in the backfield to keep White fresh and explore all their options. Alexander Mattison is another player to keep an eye on, as he's expected to share some of the workload with White. Mattison's experience and reliable play make him a solid backup, and his contributions could be key to keeping the running game balanced. As the season approaches, how these players perform will be critical in determining whether the Raiders can maintain a balanced attack or if they'll need to lean more heavily on their passing game to carry the load. On the defensive side of the ball, the Raiders have shown some encouraging signs that could make a real difference this season. Often overshadowed by the offense, the defense is starting to step into the spotlight, thanks in large part to standout performances from key players. Max Crosby continues to be the cornerstone of this unit, and his presence on the defensive line is impossible to ignore. Crosby has been relentless in practice, consistently disrupting plays and showcasing the elite pass rushing skills that have made him a fan favorite. Max Crosby's impact on the field isn't just about his ability to sack the quarterback. It's also about how he demands attention from opposing offenses. His dominance has led the coaching staff to get creative with their defensive alignments and stunts to maximize his effectiveness. By moving Crosby around and creating mismatches, the Raiders hope to keep opposing quarterbacks on edge, forcing them into making mistakes. The secondary has also been a pleasant surprise this preseason, with players like Nate Hobbs and Jack Jones stepping up. Hobbs, in particular, has impressed with his sharp coverage skills and ability to make open field tackles. However, with the offense still finding its rhythm, the defense will likely face extra pressure early in the season. Defensive coordinator Patrick Graham needs to ensure that his unit not only stops opponents, but also creates opportunities for the offense. This might mean focusing on forcing turnovers, limiting scoring, and maintaining relentless pressure on the opposing quarterback. The defense also needs to be strong against the run, forcing teams into predictable passing situations where Crosby and company can wreak havoc. The influence of Antonio Pierce, the Raiders' new head coach, is already being felt throughout the team. Pierce, a former NFL linebacker with a Super Bowl ring, brings a unique perspective. His deep understanding of the game and ability to connect with players have quickly impacted the Raiders' culture. Pierce's approach is straightforward. He demands discipline, hard work, and a commitment to winning. These qualities are exactly what the Raiders need as they aim to rebuild and compete in one of the toughest divisions in the league. Pierce's leadership style has resonated with the roster, especially the younger players, who have shown noticeable improvement under his guidance. His player-first mentality has earned him the respect and trust of the team, and this buy-in is crucial for a squad looking to establish a new identity. As the Raiders gear up for the regular season, the sense of anticipation is undeniable. The preseason has given fans a glimpse of what this team is capable of, but it has also highlighted the challenges ahead. There are plenty of reasons for both excitement and concern, from the quarterback situation to the offensive line struggles, from the defensive highlights to the ongoing position battles. The team has shown flashes of potential, but many questions still need to be answered as they enter one of the most crucial seasons in recent memory. Gardner Minshew's success in his new role, the cohesion of the offensive line, the performance of emerging stars like Zamir White, and the continued dominance of the defense will all play pivotal roles in determining the team's fate. The pressure is on. Every game will count as the Raiders navigate the competitive AFC West. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Are you optimistic about the Raiders' chances this year, or are you concerned about their challenges? What are you most excited to see as the season starts, and where do you think the team needs to improve? Your insights and opinions are always appreciated, so don't hesitate to share them. Until next time, stay tuned, and let's see what this season has in store for the Las Vegas Raiders.